And I decided, since lots of people are going to be home, we'll do familiar melodies.
Yes. Yeah, this is a good time to do familiar. Comforting.
Yes, exactly.
Definitely not a refuting kind of vibe. Okay. Hey. All right, I got that much.
Okey doke. So we'll do Debbie Friedman, Misha Vera.
I guess so. Grumble, grumble.
We may have come here on different ships, but we're in the same boat now. We have come on different ships, we're in the same boat now. Some of us came here for freedom, from hunger and from hate. Some of us came here to make it rich. Some of us came here in chains. We gathered in the cities, claimed a new frontier. Pulled the cotton from the we pulled the cotton from the land. We water with our tears on the land.
Here's the Facebook app.
Pulled the cotton from the land. Pulled the cotton from the land. We watered with our tears. We may have come here on different ships. We're in the same boat now.
All right, do you want to put your login credentials in to Facebook?
Sure. Always feel weird doing that on somebody else's device. But I mean, I trust you.
If you don't trust me, believe me,
Yup.
the last thing I want is anybody else's. Oh, yeah, I'll put that away. That's
I
mine.
just didn't want to trip over it was all. Okay.
That's fine.
Hello. Isn't this weird?
So
Welcome to my live streaming studio.
Did you watch Jimmy Fallon last night at
No.
11:30, which I really stayed up, but I was after I was getting all
And
done here.
did he have an audience or
No, it was the weirdest thing. Talk about weird. This pales in comparison. He actually, he only walks out and does a whole monologue.
Yeah, like
Apparently,
what's a
they-
late night comedy host without an audience?
Other than the band, they sent everybody home.
Huh.
Or maybe he was, I don't think so. He started his desk, like the desk where he was sitting. He had cue cards he was holding the whole time.
For himself.
Like, could they afford to have a video of a guy out there? There was
Craziness.
no laughing. It was just like really flat.
Strange.
Just flat.
So.
They should have done a rewind.
Well, and then they decided they were just canceling all the shows. They weren't even
They
gonna.
did it?
Mhm.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, all the late night
I
shows
just like
just.
can't imagine what's gonna happen next week, because I could never.
I'll tell you, I went to Costco this morning. I got there just as it opened.
It's ugly.
Well, we decided we better get, since both kids are gonna need a computer for learning, we better get another working computer.
What if they don't have one?
Hmm?
I mean, what if they don't, like, what if their school?
At least in Carmel Play, you can sign out a device,
Oh.
but we didn't want to do that. I mean, there's enough families that thank God we have the resources to just go get another computer, so we did. Hope needed one anyway. And I figured, okay, I'll get us some toilet paper. Like,
Oh, this one's really good.
I got it.
At Costco?
They were limiting it one to a customer, but they clearly had a shipment. And my
What
point
did they-
is that,
Like 2 minutes later, it's probably gone, right?
well, my point is that it took me literally an hour to get out of there, like just like to wait in the line. And there I was in an enclosed space with well over 250 people, and I'm thinking, this
That's
might
probably not the
be-
smartest thing.
This might, the costs of this might actually outweigh the benefit.
I ordered on Monday, I ordered 100 rolls on Amazon, it just came today. Like,
What-
I'm set for at least one.
You know what's funny is,
There's a
so
lot of toilet paper.
well, there are a couple things about that. People say, well, why do you need toilet paper? Well, if people have runny noses and they don't want tissue,
Right.
then they're going to use toilet paper. Hi.
No.
Shabbat shalom. Is that Cindy?
Yeah.
It is. I just was checking out the app.
Are you testing?
Cindy,
We're talking about toilet paper.
I just came. I'm going to be in the background. Yeah, this actually
So,
works.
What's
Yeah.
happening?
Amazing.
We tested it earlier.
Why is this?
Let's see. Hang
This
on.
keeps closing down on me.
Cindy, you had a Zoom app always, anyways, right?
No, I've never used Zoom before, actually.
I use Zoom all the time. I don't.
I
like it.
just clicked on that link and it opened up, asked me a couple questions, and then there you were.
I gotta say, it's pretty slow, the Facebook.
So how's life in sunny Florida?
I'm assuming
Uh,
you want to
I
have
don't know.
our picture up there rather than
Well, do you have
Yeah,
toilet
so we can
paper?
see
That's
what's
the
going on.
rather
question.
than the Brady Bunch.
We have
view.
toilet paper, yes. We didn't go crazy. We just got what we needed.
Yeah, here it's a little busy.
Okay, here's the ocean, just in case you need to get a fix heading into your Shabbat.
Getting your.
Oh, that's gorgeous. You know, I'm wondering, could we do
jealous.
both on the computer at the same time?
I don't know. I sort of doubt it.
Okay. here we go.
Anyways, stay tuned. We got.
Yeah, I may hang up and call back in a little bit. I just wanted to be
Okay.
sure it worked.
All right, can't wait for you to come home. We need drinks or something.
It sounds like we might need a lot of drinks. Okay.
Let's just say Justin and Juliet and if you guys have earned their pay this week. And
I believe
I get paid so much.
it. Okay, I'm hanging up. Talk
Okay,
to you
bye.
Bye.
soon. Bye-bye.
All right, well, this is closing down really quickly. I wonder if,
Do you want to use my iPad? With that,
it's just really, really slow.
do you want my iPad?
Maybe.
I mean, what's on it? You're pulling it up. Or you just want-
I'm just trying to,
Oh, here, just mine. If you want mine, mine works.
Oh, that
if
might
you
be
don't
better.
mind my touching things. This is
I
just
have
really,
alcohol,
really
but-
slow.
So you know what? That's not a new tablet, and it's
Okay.
not a very powerful tablet. My
Okay,
guess is that
yours.
Beth's is going to work plenty better.
Well, then let's see if we can log
All
out.
right, so
Let's go to the browser. So we want to get into
Get the right-
Facebook. Go
Oh,
to,
you want to do it through Facebook?
yeah, it's Facebook.
Oh,
Remember, we were
I thought
gonna,
you were gonna do it through the link. Oh, you're
We
doing
are.
Facebook. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No.
and I'm logging in with my
we're doing
Facebook.
2 different
'cause-
platforms at the same time because we sent the link for
All right,
for
so here's
Zoom.
my Facebook. You wanna-
Well,
you wanna do yours,
I was
right?
going to do mine. Yeah.
So you do
So,
yours.
and we don't have to do it on the app because you're already logged in on the
No,
app.
I'm gonna go
right?
off it. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll just let you do whatever you wanna do.
Because we could do it on Safari.
Well, whatever you wanna do. Here's the app or here's.
Let me see if I can get it to come up on Safari. That way I don't have to.
That's from last night.
I won't look at your
It's
stuff.
my
I
diet.
promise.
It's my.
We're
it's
getting all into each other's
I'm a
personal
coach. I'm a
lives.
coach. I was coaching one of our potential congregants who's losing weight. She's gonna join.
I
I mean, the congregation. She's already in that.
I really need to lose weight.
Oh my
again.
God, you're so skinny.
No,
Kidding me?
I am at
I'm
100.
the same. You're the same as me.
I'm at 150 pounds now,
How
which
tall
for
are you?
me, I need to be like
How tall
135.
are you then?
I'm 5'5", and
You're
this
not
is way overweight for me. Come on, why is it not bringing up the? Oh, for heaven's sakes!
Oh, I don't know how to. I just. Mine.
Why is it not coming in?
Is it different than?
It's not letting the key. Oh, here. There we
There
go.
you go.
Okay, I just had to tell it what to do.
Okay. I didn't realize you guys. That would make sense of it. You're gonna have groups on Facebook too. Right?
Yeah. I was going to put something in my Facebook feed about it, but it's getting too
Yeah,
late for that.
I mean, if they're gonna.
And we're
check,
just
they're gonna
kinda
check the Shalom.
Trying it out anyway.
It did charge everything. Yeah, it's all charged.
Would you like to save? No, never save password. What in the heck? Did I do that wrong? Not now. Okay, now this is much faster. Oh, thank God. All right, come on. Also,
This guy feel useful to me. Jerry's home making dinner. 'Cause I'm afraid to go out. But I got my toilet paper now, so I'm good to go. Literally.
I have to get cat food
You know what?
and
the big secret
dish
about-
soap.
Apparently, go to Office Depot and Lowe's because nobody thinks to go there and their supplies are fully stacked.
Okay. Live. Now it's loading. Okay, would like to access the microphone and camera. Allow.
So I can test it on my phone.
Yeah.
What am I doing on my phone? Do you test it on my phone? to see?
Sure.
So what do I do? Go into my Facebook and then go into the Shalom?
Oh, for heaven's sakes. It doesn't like me using the browser. I might have to go into Facebook anyway. Darn it. I mean, the app.
So should I go into Shalom's page on Facebook?
If you want to do it, if you can edit, you're an admin, right? So you can,
No, I'm not.
oh, okay. Well, let's see. Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Oh, it says 2 people checked in here.
Log into another account. This is taking far longer than I expected.
So if I'm on the Shalom page, where would I find it? Or-
Well, you have to be able to add content. That you have to have permission to add content, and George gave me.
No, I mean, like if I'm viewing.
Oh, if you're viewing, it'll just come up. It'll be at the top of the feed. I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you were asking. All right. Not now. Skip, skip.
Any luck?
This is different. Okay.
Do you want to warm up while I fiddle with this?
Well, I have to, this is different.
Can you go in under my thing? My page?
It's just that I have to remember how I get into things. There we go. Okay. It's different on the app than it is on, okay, let's go. All right.
Good.
No, what the heck? I am in here already. Why is it not letting me?
Let's
I'm in my account. Why? Why is it not letting me? It's wanting me to sign up. I'm already in
Hold on.
on the page.
Did you go in like with your, did he give you
Yeah,
a password?
I went in through, well,
Try
I
signing up with a, you don't have a password?
let me see what's going on here.
You want me to call Annette?
Edit sign up button.
Annette would know, right?
Cancel. Gosh darn
Is she the administrator
Yeah.
or is
You
George?
want me to call?
You know what? I think that if we went on,
Well, let me call Annette. I mean, how long would that take? She's probably like.
Are you
trying-
saying that you think we can stream from from the same device on 2 different platforms?
I
You
think we
can do it?
could,
You
as
wanna
long as
try?
you're, will it log you out of,
That's exactly what I'm afraid of.
okay, this is,
You want me to call Annette? We're running out of time.
yeah. I don't think
Would
she'll
it be
know.
Annette or
though.
George? Yeah, but Annette,
It won't let me do it on here. Do you have Chrome on here?
I think so, yeah.
Because it said I could do it with Chrome.
If not, it's easy to download Chrome.
Yeah, I thought I did. Did it one time. I might have taken it off. Why is so many dark? You see it anywhere?
I don't see Chrome.
Oh,
Go to your
add
app
it.
store. How many people are?
You know you're recording this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So we can cuss all we want, right?
Just like always.
Just like always. Oh, you have to do your Touch ID to install. Yeah.
You use the fingerprint on your second finger. That's
Here's the
interesting.
deal. This is the one I was cut off last year. Did you remember
Oh.
that? I got it chopped off in my, so I used to use this one, and that when it was all wrapped up for the first month, I like had to find a finger. So I went to this one, and I just never.
Hope can't use those things at all because after years of teaching, washing her hands, chalk, all the other stuff that's hell on your hands.
Well,
with
now I don't
teaching,
have it.
She has like no fingerprint left.
I don't have a fingerprint on this one because of the stitches and stuff.
Oh, geez.
Gotcha.
But it looks
I
great.
still have
Okay,
fingerprints. on
accept
it.
and continue, it says.
All right. For heaven's sakes.
Say no thanks.
No thanks. There's always something. All right. I'm just gonna. Oh wait.
Allow while
allow
using it.
once. Okay. Well, I don't know.
So what would that do?
Is this?
It might be important. Here,
Do you want me
you've
to
got
call
Facebook
George?
Right there.
I don't even know my sign on for Facebook because it just like comes right in. I need to change the time on it. Can they hear us right now?
Probably.
First of all.
You want to join the meeting, the service?
Weavers. Why does it say Weavers?
Who's that? Who's in the?
Oh, are we actually showing?
Yeah, you can see.
I know, but why are we showing?
We've got other people on
Hello,
Zoom talking.
everyone. We're going to get started in just a minute, and we're just trying to get our Facebook live stream set up and running. So just bear with us for another couple of minutes.
All right, this is a different format that I'm used to using. That's why.
Why is this?
I wish I would have brought my laptop. I didn't bring my laptop.
Is your phone not able to?
No, I can't do it on my phone. I have to use a different device. That's why we were gonna do it on on something else. I'm concerned about trying to log into a bunch of different things. Is there any way to minimize this and we try to open it? I'm talking to Rabbi right now to see if.
We've got 5 people already signed in.
So if
I
you
really
minimize
think
this,
a
it's gonna
bad
log
idea.
out.
It's
Okay.
gonna log out.
If you minimize the app, it's gonna log you out.
No, George, we have the Zoom call going.
Yeah, Zoom is set up.
And it's working fine, and there's 4 or 5 people already in here, so I don't want to kick them out.
You could do Zoom on that, see how it works and switch.
All right, if we, but then I'll have to tell them to log back in, see?
Mm.
Because we'll close it down. Or will we?
I'd rather not kick people out.
Let me try a couple things here. Let's see if I can. I don't understand why I can't just get in here. It's different on a mobile device than it is on a computer, because I wasn't having any trouble on the computer when I was using it today.
Let me pull it up on my phone and or on my iPad.
I can definitely get in on Zoom on that. If you want, oh, we could do Zoom and then see if they'll all connect. Because they should. It should be a different, shouldn't it?
The Weavers are saying to me privately, it's no problem for us to rejoin. They've heard me.
But I don't know what happens.
One sec.
Because if I go in on this,
All right.
you can just organize
So
it to make yourself the
wait,
administrator.
We're gonna
do
try.
you want me to do this or
Get out
not?
there, baby.
What is
What?
it that you're thinking,
I have no idea.
George?
I'm going to walk you through, but I mean, otherwise, like,
We'll flop it. We'll flip it. You can flip it.
They're talking about.
I think I'm being outvoted. We're going to do Zoom on the iPad and try to walk it through on this computer. But we've only got
I
4
mean,
minutes. We may as well
here's the
just.
thing. So yeah, like, you guys can come up with a solution, or I can do my job. Hold on 1 second. I'm pulling it up on my iPad so that way I can actually walk you through it. I just got to remember what my stupid password is.
I don't even, and I'm looking at this and I don't even know how to log out of this once I get on here. So,
You're fine.
so,
Try turning it. Maybe
no, that's not it. I went ahead and went to the Beth Shalom page. I'm on a Chrome browser on the iPad instead of in the app because I was having trouble in the app. So I'm on a Chrome browser.
That's not going to work, yo. Hold on.
It's not going to work on Chrome.
No. Hold on. I just need to get my Facebook password.
We didn't know you were going to be here though, did we? Because we set it up last night. Okay, I'm in the Facebook app.
Okay. I'm just getting logged in now. This has been my day. Doing remote stuff.
Yeah, I bet. And so, you know, I am on the,
So now that you're on, so okay. Hold on.
I'm on the Facebook app and I went to the Beth Shalom page.
No.
No,
Okay, so down at the bottom where it says newsfeed, friends, watch, marketplace, notifications, and menu,
Yes, sir.
click menu.
Yes.
You're going to see congregation Beth Shalom.
Yes, that's what I did. Okay, I'm there. And now it says
Okay.
sign up.
That's okay, because as long as you're signed in as you, it's fine.
Okay,
Leave it there.
so I don't have to sign up.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out I should have done this. Yes, we should have done this yesterday.
Didn't know that would be a problem. Posts, videos, events, photos.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone who's joining us on Zoom. Just give us another minute. Thanks for your patience. We think we can get the Facebook live feed started as well. One way or another, we'll start in just a minute.
Okay, click publish.
Publish. Okay, yes, okay. All right. Live video. There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
Get there.
Okay. All right, there we go. We're here. All right.
Thanks, George.
all right.
Bye. Good night.
Thanks, George.
Thanks, George. Goodbye. Now the problem is this is very, very zoomed in. Is there a way to make it less zoomed in?
You have an iPad? Is that what you do?
Julia, why don't we get started and let Beth mess with it?
I think actually what we do is we just go like this
Yeah, I think you
and
just,
scoot the table back a bit.
here you can just, yeah.
Tell me when to stop.
Where are you going to be standing?
I'm going to be standing where
You're
the
fine.
music stand is.
You're fine. Stop, stop, stop.
Stop there.
Oh,
And can we see Justin too? Yep. And we are live. We're going.
I mean, it's a little bit.
Can you see on your phone? You can watch.
You're about to light candles, remember?
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Did you want the?
Well, if you want to do it, it's up to you.
Are these live or on mute?
So are we live right now with everybody?
We should be live. You know what?
This is so very weird.
I'll check.
We've got a couple minutes actually. It's not.
Oh, no, it's wrong.
Shabbat Shalom to all of you who are joining us on our live stream, both in the congregation Beth Shalom and on our Zoom live stream, on our Zoom conference, as well as on our Facebook live session.
That's on Facebook Live.
Pleasure to be here and yet not here at the same time with so many of you joining us in cyberspace.
And even with all of our technical, I would say difficulties, but just technical shortcomings. Grab on that would be great if we make live and help ourselves feel better.
I'm gonna mute because I'm hearing some echo.
It's me. It's me. I got to turn it on.
Let me know it.
Or with the person you're with all the time anyway. I keep hearing your concern about my happiness. Know that thought you're giving me a gift. I were walking in your shoes, I wouldn't worry none. While you and your friends worry about me, I'm having lots of fun. Counting flowers on the wall that don't bother me at all.
your room. Now don't tell me I've nothing to do.
Last night I dressed in tails pretending I was on the town. Long as I can dream of
Yeah.
till the swimmer down.
Uh-oh.
Don't give a thought to me.
Music's
You can always find me here. I'm having quite a time.
Yeah, take this. I don't have my mouse and it's, it was on.
Solitaire till
That's my wife.
51. Smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo. Now don't tell me I've nothing to do.
Is it working?
I have no idea.
Thanks, Julian.
I just saw Peisner.
Yep,
Shabbat shalom.
I just don't see it.
As we're beginning our live
Yeah, they
stream,
can.
we are sure that the Zoom meeting is working. We're wondering if anyone out there can see
I don't know.
that they are.
Howard, mute yourself.
I put Zoom.
I can see you, and every once in a while I see Howard.
We're gonna be
I
there.
saw Cheryl and John for a second. So.
I can do it.
I just put
I'm going to put everybody else on mute because we are getting a lot of chatter. So there we go. Well, I think we just have to keep going. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Julia,
All right, it's going
don't
now.
worry about that.
It's going.
Oh, okay. All right. So we are Shabbat Shalom to everyone. We are going to begin our service with a lighting of candles. And I'm going to ask Juliet, who's here with me, to do the honors.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. And which one did you want?
Whichever you like.
Okay. As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light.
Amen. And even though the door for now is a virtual portal, nevertheless, may the door of this synagogue be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for friendship.
May it welcome all who have cares to unburden, thanks to express, hopes to nurture.
May the door of this synagogue be narrow enough to shut out pettiness and pride, envy and enmity.
May its threshold be no stumbling block to young or straying feet.
May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness.
May the synagogue be for all who enter the doorway to a richer and more meaningful life.
Amen. We continue now with Lecha Dodi, which is our Sabbath hymn.
And my friends, while we are singing this, as we were saying, Rabbi was saying, a virtual door, you also, on Shabbat, you open the door to your heart and to your soul, your neshama, and so you're opening, and also opening your mind. to new experiences. So on Shabbat, it's a lot of openings, and let's take this opportunity while we're singing Lecha Dodi to welcome the Sabbath bride into your home and into your heart. Lecha Dodi Lecha Alai Yalai 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 B'nei Shabbat Lecha Alai Lecha Dodi Lecha Alai Yalai 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 B'nei Shabbat Lecha Alai Shambor V'Zahor V'Divurecha Ish B'Yanu wherever your entrance may be, also opening your heart, your souls, and your minds. Shalom, Erev Shabbat, Gam b'simcha u'b'zola, Tov emunei am segula, Boi chala, boi chala. Lecha Dodi Lecha Alai Yalai 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 B'nei Shabbat Lecha Alai Lecha Dodi Lecha Alai Yalai 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 B'nei Shabbat Lecha Alai Lecha Dodi Lecha Alai Yalai 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 B'nei Shabbat Lecha
You will not need prayer books for this. You all know it by heart. Please join me in declaring the most important, the key words of our faith, the Shema Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Usually now, we would promptly begin reciting Ve'ahavta. But then again, not everyone has a book at home to read the words. And anyway, as I thought about it, I realized there is, of course, another much shorter Ve'ahavta in the Torah. At the very heart of the Torah, in the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, it says, Ve'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. And of course, is what Hillel said is the entire Torah. It means you shall love your neighbor as yourself. We've sequestered ourselves for that very reason, because we are, even though we may be healthy, we may have no symptoms of coronavirus, we may not be carrying it all, yet nevertheless,
Some of our loved ones and some of our neighbors are very vulnerable. And so we're taking all of ourselves out of the public square for a little while. So I just invite all of us to take a moment for some silent meditation, just to mull over how we are taking good care of ourselves in this unprecedented moment, and how we are taking good care of our neighbors at the same time. May the words of our mouths and the meditations of our hearts be acceptable before you, Adonai, our rock and our redeemer. May God, who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Sarah, Isaac and Rebekah, Jacob, Rachel, Leah, grant everyone who is in need of healing tonight a refuah shlema, refuat hanefesh, refuat haguf, a thorough healing of body, mind, and of spirit. God, through your healing, may we be healed, and through your help, may we be saved. Thus shall we glory in you. Blessed be Adonai by day. Blessed be Adonai by night. Blessed be Adonai when we lie down. Blessed be Adonai when we rise up. Into your hand I entrust my spirit. You have redeemed me, Adonai, God of truth. God, in our hearts, we name those who are facing illness and pain. We join our prayers with the prayers of those who love them. Give them renewed comfort and courage. Strengthen in them the healing powers you have placed within us all. Guide the hands and hearts of those who are entrusted with their care. May the knowledge of your love and ours give added hope to them and to their families. May they find even greater strength because our prayers are linked to theirs. This week, the Beth Shalom community is particularly thinking of Thomas Tracy, Dennis Nichols, Don Siegel, Samantha Brown, Miles Brown, Anita Wilson, Rhonda Burns, Joyce Kleinman, Jeannie Stein, Margaret Schwimmer, Stacy Leeds, Cheryl Locks, Karen Krigo, Nancy Felsher, Declan Colleen, Bennett Leshnover, Caleb Ben Sarah Abraham, Victoria Kleiner and Vincent Kleiner Shvikaloff, Ray Riley, and people across the globe infected with COVID-19, the respiratory illness caused by the novel coronavirus, as well as people everywhere who are sick and suffering. To make our lives a blessing. our family enjoys our word of the day calendar, we have a little ritual for it too. Each morning, as we gather in the kitchen over coffee, the first person who remembers to do it says, and the word of the day is, and someone else is supposed to sing out ya-ta-ta-ta like Elmo from Sesame Street as we rip off yesterday's word and reveal the new one. Today's word was appropriate enough for Friday the 13th, triskaidekaphobia, which is fear of the number 13. It feels right. Hoping to avoid transmission of the dreaded novel coronavirus, we are all entering this new, unsettling, and indeterminate period of social isolation, even as one activity after another is canceled or postponed, even as we are separated more and more. Nevertheless, we are all in this together. On this particular Friday the 13th, we are fleeing from the public squares as an entire nation. Whole states have shut down their public school systems. The NBA, NHL, and NCAA shut down. There will be no collegiate basketball championships for the first time since 1939. Meanwhile, we ransack supermarket shelves for supplies, nervous about how long we can last in isolation. Toilet paper and bottled water become scarce. Hand sanitizer, alcohol wipes, even rubbing alcohol vanish from the shelves. Who ever saw such an anxious Friday the 13th? Have there ever been so many triskaidekaphobes? And yet, as we lit our Shabbat candles, we turned the page on another day on the Jewish calendar. This Shabbat falls on the 18th of Adar in the year 5780. That's 5,780 years since the events described in the book of Genesis. 18, of course, is a lucky number in Jewish culture. The word for life, chai, is spelled with the 8th letter chet and the 10th letter yud, so its numerical total is 18. Moreover, a Talmudic dictum has it, Mishanishnas Adar marbe simcha. When Adar begins, joy increases. I feel the tension between those two dates, and I expect you do too. But I'm glad for the reassuring counterpoint the Jewish calendar seems to provide for the grim message of our secular calendar. Our Torah portion this week is Ki Tisa, which tells the stories of an unusually talented artisan named Bezalel, tasked with creating the rich appointments of the Mishkan, the portable tabernacle of the Israelites in the wilderness wandering, and the story of the golden calf, a tale that the rabbis of the Talmudic era regarded with such horror, they preferred to refer to it by a euphemism. Oto ma'aseh, that story, is what they called it. And yet, reading Ki Tisa today, different verses, ones that never really caught my attention before, have new resonance. The very beginning of our portion, Exodus chapter 30, verses 11 and 12 read, Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe lemor, the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Ki tis'a et rosh b'nei Yisrael livkureitem, v'natnu ish kofer nafsho l'Adonai b'foked motam, v'lo yeh vahem negef bifkodotam. For my B'nai Mitzvah students who are studying Trove, I felt that I shouldn't expect more of them than I would of myself. That is, when you take a census of the Israelite people according to their enrollment, each shall pay the Lord a ransom for himself on being enrolled, so that no plague may come upon them through their being enrolled. Well, in this time of plague, that certainly caught my eye. Medieval Torah commentator Rabbi Shlomo ben Yitzchaki, better known by his Hebrew initials Rashi, lived in France in the 11th century. He comments, or seems to say, that it's a don't count your chickens before they're hatched kind of thing. Rashi says that if you want to know how many Israelites there are, don't take a census by actually counting them, but rather let those Israelites each give their half shekel and then total those up. Rashi points out that things which are numbered have a way of being suddenly wiped out. It
encourages false hope. It actually happened when King David took a census, and which was then immediately followed by a plague. As I see it, though, these verses come to teach us that we must each take our own part, pay our own fair and equal share of the price in order to protect the vulnerable among us from this contemporary plague that threatens us all. Just a little later in chapter 30, almost uncannily, verses 17 through 21 seem to speak directly to our own condition. Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe lemor. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Ve'asita kior nechoshet v'chano nechoshet l'rachatza v'natata oto ben ohel moed uven hamizbeach v'natata shema mayim. Make a wash basin of copper and a stand of copper for it for washing. Place it between the tent of meeting and the altar. Put water in it. V'rachatu Aharon v'anav mimenu et yedehem ve'et raglehem. Let Aaron and his sons wash their hands and feet in water drawn from it. V'vo'am el ohel moed yirchatsu mayim v'lo yamutu o v'gishtam el hamizbeach l'sharet v'haktir ishe l'Adonai. When they enter the tent of meeting, they shall wash with water that they may not die. Or when they approach the altar to serve, to turn into smoke an offering by fire to the Lord. V'rachatsu yedehem v'raglehem v'lo yamutu v'hayta lahem chok olam lo ulizaro l'dorotam. They shall wash their hands and feet that they may not die. It shall be a law for all time for them, for Aaron and his offspring throughout the ages. By now, I don't have to say that we should all be washing our hands frequently with soap and hot water, drying thoroughly and avoiding touching our faces. And if any of you have a way to avoid touching one's own face, I'd love to know what that is. But I'm struck even more by that ringing declaration at verse 21. It shall be a law for them for all times throughout the generations. There are some things that may go back to normal soon, like, I hope, Sunday school and NCAA basketball tournaments. But some other things may have changed forever by the time this is all over. I wonder what's going to happen to casual handshakes and hugs. And I really wonder what's going to happen to the model of congregational life that we have known. Are we still a congregation if we can't congregate? This is why I always say we should never overlook the words of the Hebrew prophets. Our Haftarah this week comes from Ezekiel chapter Chai times 2. That is chapter 18 times 2 equals Ezekiel chapter 36. After much railing against Israelite faithlessness, notice especially Ezekiel's prophecy at verses 25 and 26, verses 33 through 36, where he sings a very different tune. V'zarakti aleichem mayim tovim utahartem mikol tumotechem umikol gilu lechem at taher echem. I will sprinkle clean water upon you, and you shall be clean. I will purify you from all your impurities and all of your unholy things. V'natati lachem lev chadash v'ruach chadasha eten bekir bechem v'hasiroti et lev ha'evet mibasarchem v'natati lachem lev basar. I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit into you. I will remove the heart of stone from your body and give you a heart of flesh. I will put my spirit into you. Like the prophet says, keep the faith, Israelites. Deviate from the instructions and disaster will result. But stick close to the instructions given to us. We will be okay. In this case, let's consider the advice of public health experts
as Torah itself. We keep them meticulously so that we might fulfill that ultimate mitzvah of loving our most vulnerable neighbors as we do ourselves. And so that we might once again venture to meet up, panim el panim, face to face once again. Kain Yahi Ratzon. So may it be God's will.
We may have come here on different ships, but we're in the same boat now. We may have come here on different ships, but we're in the same boat now. Some of us came here for freedom, from hunger and from hate. Some of us came here to make it rich, and some of us came here in chains. We gathered in the cities, claimed the new frontier. We pulled the cotton from the land and watered with our tears. We may have come here on different ships, but we're in the same boat now. We may have come here on different ships, but we're in the same boat now. We're a people born of many shores, our journeys are so entwined, and we'll all be on a sinking ship if we leave anybody behind. Wanna be a melting pot, we're a rainbow family. And it's gonna take everything we've got to set each other free. We may have come here on different ships, we're in the same boat now. We may have come here on different ships, we're in the same boat now.
And with that, I invite you to rise or lift your spirits as we begin concluding our first live stream service on with Aleinu L'Shabeach.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon ha'kol, לתת גאולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו במשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגור עלינו ככל עמונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ובונים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו
Our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those who our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. This week, the Beth Shalom community fondly remembers Judith Ann Cochran, the mother of George Howard, Lester Winnick, the father of Diane Grohl, Jaime Goldstein, the special friend of Rabbi Stanley Halpern, Rose Chillig, mother of Pauline January, Nina Weitzman, the mother of Judy Weitzman, and Adolph Teixler, grandmother of Louise Epstein. I would like to lift up the memory of Dr. Shia Sisa, who was an epidemiologist, 29 years old, who was on the front lines of the epidemic in Wuhan, China, and lost her life fighting it. She was just one of more than 5,000 coronavirus-related fatalities worldwide thus far. Please feel free to join us with the Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah ba'alma divrach charutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayei chon v'yomei chon v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael v'agala v'zman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei rabbah v'barach le'alam v'la'almei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yithaleh v'yithalal shemei tekudsha richu. Le'ela mikol birchata v'shirata tushvachata v'nechamata da'amiran ba'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'romav, huya aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel and to all who dwell on earth, to which we say, Amen. Say shalom b'romav, huya aseh shalom aleinu. Say shalom b'romav, huya aseh shalom aleinu. Say shalom b'romav. Shalom. v'yivarechecha, Adonai v'yishmerecha. May the Holy One bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha. May God's light shine upon you, and may God be gracious unto you. Yisah Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May you feel God's presence within you always, and may God establish peace for you now and forevermore. Together we say, Amen. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. And hello to people far away, because we even have people joining us from Florida. So it's not just that we get to have people around our community right now engaged, but we've got people from very far away. So I'm very excited about this.
A brave new world.
A brave new world.
I'm counting 18 participants.
Yeah. Shabbat shalom, Brian. Shabbat shalom, George. We couldn't see the feed while we were up there because we were too far away.
Shabbat shalom,
Shabbat
everybody.
shalom.
Here, so I should
Shabbat shalom.
here,
Shabbat
Shabbat
shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. I hope everybody feels well.
Stay well.
Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
I'll go ahead and move from-
Where's the oneg?
It's virtual, sorry.
Yes,
Okay.
Was that Luke?
I'm hearing.
Was that Lou?
Barbie.
That was Barbie.
Barbie. Oh. Oh.
That was Lou about the food, though.
Oh. We'll have it all delivered.
I think it went very well. Thank you for arranging this.
Thank you.
Very welcome.
Very
I'm glad it
welcome.
went so well.
The feed was good.
Good.
Yes.
Excellent.
And it was
That's glorious.
I don't know who he is.
Myra's sister.
Now I know who has dogs.
Let's
It's
go
still
ahead.
going.
Let's go ahead.
Got happy faces. Brent.